our top story, the ongoing refugee crisis. Joining me via Skype from Brussels is Demetrios Papademetriou, the president of the Migration Policy Institute in Europe. Mr. Papademetriou, good to speak to you this morning. Your reaction to the news that Sweden will send back 80,000 refugees?
Well, good morning first. I'm not surprised. It is the latest chapter in an effort on the part of many European countries to try to take control of the situation. They have announced that maybe as many as 60 or 80,000 people may be sent back. This does not mean that they have actually adjudicated the 160 or so thousands that they received last year. This is sort of an estimate on the basis of past adjudications for the last 4 or 5 years. And the authorities say correctly that it will take several years before these people get relocated or, sent back, whether to Greece, Italy, other parts of Europe, or back to their own countries. Well, what is important, however, about what it is that the Swedes have announced is an increasing determination on the part of several European member states to actually both send a tough signal to would-be asylum seekers and also try to regain control and reintroduce some integrity into their systems.
But that tough signal lacks a sense of humanity. And won't this just create more choke points? If they send these people back to Greece, there'll be thousands there who don't have anywhere to live. And if they send them back to Syria, well, that war's still going on.
Well, this is not about Syrians. There is a mix. Not only are the flows mixed, but the nationalities are very, very deeply mixed. We are assuming that they're all Syrians. They are not. In fact, most of the Syrians who have found their way into Sweden will receive some sort of protection. But together with the Syrians, you have Iraqis, you have Afghans, you have many other nationalities. And part of defending a system that will be allowed to protect the people who need protection, who are judged to be refugees or otherwise fall in a protected class, is to make sure that those that do not get returned. But you're absolutely right. If you return them to Greece, you accomplish nothing. You will simply create a mass camp of would-be refugees, failed asylum seekers, immigrants, and others in Greece, which will completely destabilize Greece. So something will have to happen. I think this is the next chapter. I don't see anyone being removed in the next month or whatever it is, but I think more and more countries, among the 5 or 6 countries that have received 95% of all asylum seekers in Europe, will actually be resorting to tougher and tougher measures. And some of them will feel and probably even be unfair, but most of them will be simply enforcing the law.
Well, Demetrios Papademetriou, we do have to leave it there, but thank you very much for joining us.